Welcome back. So I wanted to make this video. I wanted to get, April's halfway here, or halfway over already. Still some good fights to go, but I think it's time to start getting excited for May. May is going to be, if you can't tell by the title, May is going to be huge for women's MMA. We've got 3 all women's events, 1 in the US, 2 in Japan. We have a promotion bringing one of their stars to the US. We've got multiple UFC events and probably a bunch more stuff going on that I haven't even found yet. I imagine there's going to be even more fights than what I'm going to tell you about that have yet to be announced. Particularly like on the smaller shows on the regional scene. But right now, from what I have available, May is set to be huge for the women's divisions of mixed martial arts. Okay, let's start on Wednesday, May 3rd. So there you have Invicta 53, all women's fight, atomweight championship headline in it, and a bunch of good fights beneath it. So there you have only 3 days into the month, and we're starting off good. Then 2 days later, on the 5th, you have one Fight Night 10, one championship coming, making their U.S. debut, and they're bringing us Stamp Fairtex versus Elise Anderson. I'm excited as hell for that fight. Stamp versus Elise is going to be good, and who doesn't enjoy a Stamp fight? Then the day after that, the very next day, Saturday the 6th, UFC 288. Right now, the co-main event, Jessica Andrade versus Yan Xiaonan, unless they change that bout order up. That's going to be your co-headliner. So you got, 2 top 5 strawweights who love to stand and bang are going to go at it. Also on that card, you got Marina Rodriguez taking on Verna Jandiroba. I'm definitely excited for that one too. So just within 4 days and less than 7 days into the month, you've got an all-women's event, a big fight, and then 2 more big fights the next day after that. And May is just getting started. Then on the next week, the 13th, you have UFC on ABC4. Has Mackenzie Dern versus Angela Hill. Very important fight in the strawweight division. And who doesn't want to watch Mackenzie Dern, and who doesn't want to watch Angela Hill? Plus, you've got 2 more fights on there. Not as exciting as Dern versus Hill, but 2 more fights as well. So then you go to the next weekend. Friday the 19th, we have Lux Fight League 32. It's on UFC Fight Pass, and they have the strawweight unification bout. The current strawweight champion is going to be taking on the interim champion, the current champ, whose name I can't think of right now. But she took some time off. She was on that Exatlon TV show. Or Mexico's version of that show. A bunch of MMA fighters have been on that show. It's like a reality contest type show. She's going to be coming back with a bigger name and taking on the current interim champion to unify that title. Then the very next day, we've got UFC Fight Night. We've got Karolina Kowalkiewicz taking on Vanessa Demopoulos. Kowalkiewicz, she's winding down her career. Demopoulos is still getting her career going. I can't wait for that one. If it stays on the feet, I have, full confidence Karolina can take it. It goes to the ground, most likely going to be Vanessa. But that should be a fun one. Then the next day, Sunday the 21st, we have an all-new women's MMA event. Shudo, Japanese MMA promotion, is going to be introducing their Colors event, which is going to be an all-women's event. Right now, they have 6 fights booked currently. It's going to be topped off by a super atomweight title bout. It's also going to feature one championship veteran, Zenny Juan. And then you have another fight I have my eyes on is Hisai Watanabe taking on Yasuko Tamada. Those two have been around forever. They're both, well past their primes. But somehow I don't think they've ever fought each other, and it's taken Shudo to match them up. And I like this fight because of the fact that, yeah, they are both well past their primes and up there in age. So I kind of like this matchup. So no UFC the next weekend. But on the 28th, we have Deep Jewels 41. And I've already made a video talking about this event. But hey, Deep Jewels, foreigners are back. We've got like 3 foreigners taking on 3 Japanese fighters. You have Seika Izawa taking on Amp the Rocket in the main event. You know, the current strawweight champ taking on the current microweight champ. In the co-main event, you have Maeri Suda taking on Jun-Un Park. That should be exciting. And then the fight before that, you have Mahi taking on Yu Jung Kim. Plus some other good bouts on that card. So that's basically winding out the month for it. So yeah, the month of May, it's looking great for women's MMA. And if even half of the fights scheduled deliver, it'll be a stellar month for the women's divisions. So I'm looking forward to it. I don't know about you, but I know I am. So let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. If you like the vid, please hit that thumbs up button and go ahead and subscribe to WMMA Now, the best, most complete women's mixed martial arts dedicated platform on YouTube. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.